Hey guys, Jeff here. As you can tell by the screen, we are in Mass Effect 2 now. So we're very excited to get this going. We're going to do a new game. We're going to import our Mass Effect 1 character. And hopefully this works. This is the only part of it I actually didn't test just now. But oh hey, look, there we go. Commander Shepard, level 42. An Earthborn Ruthless Infiltrator. Cool. Alright, well let's load him. And I think I'm actually gonna change him because I've already played through Mass Effect 2 and 3 as an infiltrator. Because my very first Shepard was that. He was a soldier in Mass Effect 1, and then I decided to go to something a little more interesting into Mass Effect 2. And I guess I don't get to change. No? Okay. Let's see. Normal, veteran. This is kind of the cool thing about Mass Effect 2. It lets you just jump right into insanity if you want to. I don't think I'm going to do that. We did the whole thing in veteran in Mass Effect 1, so let's do that. If I feel it's too easy, then we'll go ahead and turn it over to hardcore. Alright, so yep, his name, first name Commander, last name Shepard. Alright, rank 42, military specialization, okay. Renegade Commander Shepard. Rex was terminated, yep, haha. And Ashley Williams was killed on Vermeer. The council was lost, I like that. The council was lost, oh no. No, we just decided, you know, fuck them. Alright, so I'm probably going to do everything in this playthrough. The only story DLC that we don't have is the Arrival DLC.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
We'll be doing everything but
leaving
that.
The council to die.
Unless by some chance we
Humanity's
decide
place
to
in the
buy
galaxy
it
is
before
stronger
we get to the
than
end
ever.
of Mass Effect 2.
And still, it's not enough.
Humans may control the concept,
But yeah, we'll be doing everything. We'll be going through everybody's loyalty missions.
But they're sending him to fight Geth.
And yeah, I realize I'm
Geth.
talking over
We both know
Miranda
they're not the real threat.
and
The
the
Reapers
Elusive
are
Man,
still
but
out there.
just like in the last
And it's
one,
up
I'm
to us
assuming
to
that
stop them.
you've either watched other people do
The
playthroughs
council
of
will
this
never trust Cerberus.
at the
They'll
very
never
least,
accept our
or
help,
you've done that
even
and
after everything
played
humanity
through it
has
yourself.
accomplished. But
So,
Shepard,
I'm
they'll follow him.
going to tell you a little bit
He's a
about
hero, a bloody icon.
what the goal for this one
But
is.
he's just one man. If we lose Shepard,
It's
humanity will follow.
I was actually I was doing some research on who to lose and who to save and whatnot,
That we don't
and because I don't remember if I actually talked about it in Mass Effect 1, but I was gonna see if I could only have one person survive alongside of Shepard in this. But in doing the research, I realized that two people, at the very least, two people have to survive. Dude, don't try to walk across the computer. At least two people have to survive. And, interestingly enough, at least two people have to survive that aren't, he's fine, that aren't Miranda or Jacob. Because apparently Miranda and Jacob are so worthless that even if they survive, if it's just those two that survive, you'll still die. That's how useful those two retards are.
We are running silent.
So,
We're wasting our time.
but after
4 days
looking at
searching
it
up and
and
down
kind of
this sector,
thinking
and we
about it and
haven't
studying it
found
a
any
little
sign of Geth
bit,
activity.
what I realized for this playthrough is we're gonna
Ships went
have
missing here in the past
we're gonna go
month.
through, do everything, do
Something
everybody's
happened to
loyalty
him.
missions, even
My money's on
Kasumi's, which I
slavers.
hate because that
The
one's so
terminus system
boring.
is crawling with them.
And
Picking up something on the long-range
Zaid's
scanner.
mission, and
Unidentified
Jacob's, because
vessel.
again, Jacob's is boring, just like
Looks like a cruiser.
Kasumi's.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
But I'm gonna get everybody's loyalty. I'm gonna lose
Cruiser is
two
changing
people's
course.
loyalty.
Now on
So,
intercept trajectory.
Can't
out of the 12 that we
Stealth
have,
systems
10
are
people will be
engaged.
loyal.
There's no way it gets
But even
shipped
with 10
possible.
people loyal,
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
by the time we end this, we're going to lose 75% of it. And it's going to be Kasumi.
Presley!
I don't really like her that much. Kasumi, Zaid,
Multiple hull
and
breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Morinth that survives this. Because those are the three that have the least amount of impact on the next game. Because I really want to do this and see how much it changes. Because I played through it and had everybody survive. His armor's pink. I forgot they did that to Caden. They're like, we're just going to put you in the male mesh for Ashley's armor because we don't think anybody's actually going to pick you. And yes, we're going to stick to being Renegade. We are probably going to change class.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
When I was looking at it, trying to figure out how to get the endings that I wanted, I realized that it's actually really easy to end this, but have everybody live. You just have to be smart about it, use common sense, put people, either send Tally or Legion into the vents, and either send, Garrus or Miranda as the fire team leader, because they're the people who are actually leaders. I think there was somebody else you could send as a fire team leader, and they would still survive.
Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
So funny they have Caden in the pink and white armor. That's awesome. Love that. I also think it's kind of cool. It was actually my wife that figured this out. If you romance Liara through first Mass Effect, she's actually the one in there that ends up doing that part instead of Caden or Ashley. They don't explain where the other person was, but yes, that's our goal with this one.
Mayday! Mayday! Mayday!
I can kind of, sort of sprint. Yeah, that's the nice thing. That's what I like about this game. You can actually sprint in this one. It's not. It just it doesn't just look like you're sprinting.
Hold together. Hold together.
So yes, and I think I might actually romance somebody in this one, aside from Morinth. Can't sprint when you're in a 0G environment. Boop. I also haven't decided what. Can you move, please? Thank you. I'm just gonna bonk something off of each of the chairs. But I also haven't decided what armor I'm gonna wear. But we have all the way until. What the fuck did I get stuck on?
Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon
I haven't decided if it's gonna be the N7 armor, and then have a
Normandy's
cool
dead. Just
visor.
like us, we don't get the hell out of
Because
here.
there's a couple of them that are actually really nice.
Oh no.
They're coming around for another attack.
But some of the armors, like there's a, I think it's called the Inferno armor or Infernus armor or something like that. It's the Cerberus armor, but like red and black instead of the white and black. So we'll figure that out. We have to make it through the tutorial first. For 2 years, he had to live with the fact that Shepard died saving his life. But even Renegade, that's just who Shepard is. It's a good thing that big piece of debris didn't hit Shepard. They might have had to try and find him in 2 different pieces. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, 10 minutes of Mass Effect 2, because it's over now. Shepard's dead. They're gonna play sad music. I was thinking about this game the other day, knowing that I was getting close to the end of Mass Effect. And I realized that I actually really, really like Mass Effect 2, even though I talked a lot of crap about it for a long time. and I don't even know why. Because, I mean, the combat system in here is better. Just the random...
Commander Shepard has been recovered.
The stuff that you can
The
run
Lazarus
into
project will
in
proceed
here,
as planned.
the events and occurrences are just better. Just like the little Volus. I am a biotic god. Oh, that one's gonna be fun. And just the game itself is just awesome. The whole trilogy is awesome. Actually, all 4 Mass Effects are just fucking awesome. It's probably why a long time ago the very first Let's Play I ever did was Mass Effect. And then the first one that I completed on this channel was Mass Effect. Which, yeah, I didn't get a chance to complete that other one. Or, well, I did complete the Mass Effect playthrough, but I did, I want to say, a little bit more than an hour worth of recording. Yeah, we're going to keep his face the same. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't give him any scars, because none of the scars carry over. I was really mad about that the first time I played through with my other Shepard that kind of looked surprisingly like this, but without hair. And, because I had a wicked scar on this side, I think, that went over his eye, and they took it away for this. But, as you'll see, we're going to be playing through, and the more Renegade stuff we pick, the cooler his scars are going to get, which he didn't have any scars right now, but he will once he actually wakes up. And somehow he died, an infiltrator, and came back. Let's see. So, I want to do something biotically, and I don't... The only time I've ever played a Vanguard was in Andromeda, and I've never played a Sentinel, so I might do a Sentinel. Yeah. Ammo. Training. So he does a biotic charge, pull, and shockwave. Shockwave's awesome. He does tech armor, throw, warp, overload, cryoblast, heavy pistol, submachine gun. I think I'm gonna do a Sentinel. Yeah, we'll be a Sentinel. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, and we have all this stuff. Slam is kind of cool. Fortification, it doesn't tell you anything about it at all. Reeve and Neural Shock. Stasis, which is, you know, incredibly useful. And Inferno Grenade, that's awesome. Kinda, let's see, because we'll have shields, we'll have the tech shields. We can throw up a Geth shield boost, or we can do fortification, or we can throw a barrier around that to make myself even more difficult to kill. Or I could do stasis and just not... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do stasis, because I'm never going to use it. And we'll just go through doing just the normal Sentinel stuff. But yeah, in the first time I recorded through, I got like... I think I had 5 episodes worth of Mass Effect 2 recorded. Or no. I didn't even get started on it. In between playing Mass Effect 1 and playing Mass Effect 2, one of our cats decided to eat the cord of my mic. That's what it was. And so I tried to record the audio just off of my laptop, but the laptops that we had at that time sucked. And it was super cool. I couldn't, because I couldn't have it close enough to me to actually pick up decently.
Brain activity is off the charts.
Yeah, that kind of sucked.
Stuff's pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dog. Now.
And, you know, being the cheap skate that I am, I didn't want to go out and buy another mic just for that.
Stats falling back in normal range. That was too close.
And that was why my Let's Plays, I did Mass Effect 1 all the way through, and that was it. I didn't do any of the other ones. Which was a bummer, because I had actually planned on doing... I hurried through Mass Effect 1 so that I could do 2 and make it all the way... I think I gave myself like a month to make it all the way through Mass Effect 2 so that I could play... I could record myself playing Mass Effect 3 as soon as it came out.
Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a
It's like,
pistol
oh shit.
on the other side of the room. Hurry!
what's kind of a bummer is, like in this, if you do enough renegade stuff, your scars will go like super red on you, but and like glow, and so will your eyes. But the downside is that the same isn't true if you go Paragon. Actually, no. So what is this? Throw and.
We need to get to the shuttles.
Because I thought it would be kind of cool if you went full Paragon, and because I think your scars actually heal themselves if you go full Paragon. But I was hoping that your eyes would kind of glow blue the way that the Elusive Man's does. But that was not true. Yeah, there won't be any need to try to get achievements in this one. The only achievements we don't have are... Actually, neither of us have... neither my wife nor I have beat this game in Insanity. Because it is actually quite a challenge in this one. In Mass Effect 1, it was kind of actually easy to beat it in Insanity. Oops, wrong one. Simply because you could just reload and basically do like a plus on it.
Take the elevator down one floor.
And you could start like the Shepard,
Get to the door. Run.
like Commander Shepard here. He was level 42 at the end of his first playthrough. So with that, you would have started Mass Effect in harder difficulty in hardcore at level 42. Obviously, aiming is helpful. But in this one, they don't let you do that. You have to.
The cost of this project is astronomical.
You have to start as a level character, which makes sense. I mean, you know, you just came back from the dead, so.
Progress is slow, but subject
Miranda
shows signs of
interrupt
recovery.
Wilson there.
Major organs are against functional and
Oh, yes, and I do love the hacking mechanic in here.
in an effort to accelerate the process, we moved from simple
Oops.
organ reconstruction